It doesn't matter where you're watching this transmission from. There is a chemical warfare that's taking place, that's happening right underneath our noses, and we're not even conscious of it. Some of us are, but most of us are walking around life in our day-to-day, breathing in toxic chemicals in the air, drinking toxic chemicals and eating toxic chemicals, and we have no idea where our sickness and ailments are coming from. It's right in front of us. It's being attacked through our drinking water, the preservatives in the foods, and the fog, the pollutions in the air. Think back to when you woke up this morning. You most likely got up, went to the bathroom, brushed your teeth, and that water you used to brush your teeth, did you know there's not only fluoride in the water, but there's also atrazine? So you woke up, took a fluoridated shower, brush your teeth with fluoride water, and fluoride toothpaste. Think about what's going on. Fluoride is a chemical, a poisonous chemical that should not be ingested at any time for any reason. The dentist lied to us saying fluoride's good for your teeth. Fluoride's good for XYZ. You know what fluoride really does? That decalcifies your pineal gland, and your pineal gland is the seat of your soul. There's no coincidence why most of us are lost in life. There's no coincidence that most men are becoming more effeminate now more than ever. The BPA that's leaching on into the waters, mixed with the fluoride that's in the water, mixed with the atrazine. Fluoride is not the only dangerous chemical in the water. We got many more. We have many more. I think it's over 50. Last time I checked, it's probably even more now because this warfare is a serious one. Atrazine is a chemical that's been tested on frogs to make male frogs more effeminate, make male frogs more feminized. Do you think that all these experiments and all these tests they're testing on amphibians, on rats, and other animals, what do you think they're doing with their research and studies? They're testing it out on animals to see how it reacts on animals, to see how humans could take it or how much humans could take it. Atrazine and fluoride should not be consumed in any amount. People are being diagnosed with autism now more than ever. Being diagnosed with diabetes more now than ever. This is fructose. This is atrazine. This is the hormones in the water. Women, girls are growing up with curves and breasts at younger ages. This is the hormones due to the war. There is a chemical warfare going on. They don't want you to activate that God within you. This is the chemical warfare on masculinity. We understand the social aspect of masculinity, of silencing the man, making the man become more agreeable to the woman and other government organizations. The ploy and objective of feminizing men is to make the society more weak and vulnerable. And when you have a weaker society, society is more succumb to anything the political parties, the government, the deep state, whatever you want to call it, the big brother. It's more vulnerable to take on their programs. They don't want masculine men, strong men, to stand up for what's right and stand up what's true. They want you to bend down underneath the table and kiss their shoes. I'm guilty of it. I'm not saying I'm perfect. I'm not talking bad on y'all. But we have to take a conscious effort to understand that they're selling us convenience and chemicals over health and wealth. Let me say that again. They're selling us convenience and chemicals over health and wealth. When they sell you health and wealth, you will no longer need them. You will have the brain power, the confidence, and that intuition within to go and lead the society, go and lead your community. These water bottles they produce, You don't know how long they've been sitting there. You don't know if it's been sitting in sun. These chemicals leach on into the water, causing all sorts of ailments. And these are forever chemicals. Forever chemicals don't come out of the environment. They don't come out of your body unless you're detoxing. So we're drinking all of this. Could you imagine how toxic your urine is? I read a study somewhere where if you take a sample of someone's urine and hair, there's going to be small samples of corn syrup, because it's everywhere. Corn syrup's in everywhere. It's in the environment, such as BPA. BPA and all these high fructose corn syrups, even alcohols, these are known to diminish testosterone levels. The handshake of the man's getting weaker. More women are becoming more masculine. More men are becoming more feminine. This is all done by design, people. This is all done by design. Designed to dumb you down, make you as docile as a sheep, and wants you to be led to the slaughterhouse. You heard what Charles Schwab said. In 2030, by 2030, they want you to have nothing, own nothing, and you'll be happy with it. You won't even have your conscience. You won't even have your brain. Elon Musk created Neuralink to put a chip in, all under the mind of saying it'll help with cognitive function. When we all know they want you to not think for yourself. They want you to have the AI. They want you to give all your intelligence to the artificial intelligence while they take your spiritual essence. Don't let me get started on the train derailments that's been happening, spilling hazardous materials. There's one in Ohio, there's one in Texas. All of this is simultaneously happening around the country while they're burning farms. This is a chemical warfare. They're burning the farms and they're spilling hazardous material into the environment. And then they want you to tell you that the water is okay to drink. The water is okay to digest and consume. The people are saying that live nowhere near these areas and they wouldn't dare to touch that water. We have to start analyzing what we're buying and what we're putting inside of our bodies, because it is poisoning us. It is having a long-term effect. Just because you don't see the effects of it right now, then and there, doesn't mean it won't happen 5, 10 years from now. You've seen those commercials. If you consumed BPA water bottles and you suffered mild side effects, you may be eligible for a small, you know those commercials. Don't be one of those victims. We have the knowledge. We have the resources. Make sure you have a shower filtration system. Make sure you have a filter system. Synthetic chemicals, BPA, forever chemicals, these are all in the food. And you could point to the opposition, DuPont. These are the masterminds behind spraying your fruits and vegetables with chemicals. They're the masterminds that's putting the chemicals in receipt tape, fast food wrapping, paper bag, Chinese takeout boxes, cardboard boxes from your pizza. These are all leaching chemicals into your food, and we're willingly digesting. We're paying them to hurt us. We're paying them to diminish us. Chemical warfare is all around us, and it's not just what we eat. It's not just what we drink, but also what we wear. There was a study done on dogs, and they had 3 groups. One dog wore cotton underwear, another group wore polyester underwear, and the other group went commando. The group that wore polyester, they did a study on their sperm, and not only were the quality of sperm was lessened, but there was less sperm circulating. But the good thing about this, that this can be reversed. So all of us wearing polyester underwear, nylon underwear, synthetic underwear, these are hurting our ball juice. This is hurting our ball juice, our life force. And it may also aid in the shrinkage of male penises. A lot of things is happening, people. Are you conscious of this chemical warfare? A lot of things are happening. The only materials we should be wearing It's cotton, linen, hemp, silk, and maybe wool if you're into that stuff. But cotton, linen, hemp, silk, natural fibers, fibers that does not mess up the endocrine system, fibers that does not give you fibroids, does not lower your testosterone level, that does not hug your ball juice, that does not hug your juice. You see all these fast fashion brands the women are buying from Shein, Zara, Fashion Nova. Never wore any of that stuff, but I can guarantee you, if you were to look at the materials, they would be using synthetic fibers such as rayon, polyester, elastane. Because it's cheap to manufacture, you could have a great profit margin when you sell low quality clothing, fast fashion clothing, but it's trendy, so people are gonna buy it. They mark the price up while they're hurting themselves in the process, all in the name of being conveniently stylish. Be mindful of these chemicals. Be mindful of what we wear, what we eat, because this is a chemical warfare. The next time you feel groggy, sleepy, mental fog, think about what you're doing. Think about what you're ingesting, what you're wearing, because your skin itself is an organ. So however you clothe it, your skin will accept it or reject it. So bathe yourself in distilled water. Wear natural fibers. Eat organic foods. Ditch the plastic water bottles away and drink out of ceramic, glass. These are small steps we could take to make sure we're in the best health we are. So if you enjoyed this video, like, share, comment, subscribe, and until next time, you be well.